In a U.S. national survey of almost 16,000 youth in 2015, about 25% of LGBTQ teens said they had attempted suicide at least once in the previous year.
In a 2016 through 2017 survey from HRC, 28% of American LGBTQ teens, including 40% of transgender youth, said they felt depressed most or all of the time in the past month.
In a country like America, where the American dream represents freedom and liberty, why does something like homophobia exist?
So my name is Tally. I'm a singer-songwriter. I make music, and I don't really identify with any label. I believe as soon as you, well, at least in my case, as soon as you label yourself, you find a reason to unlabel yourself. So I just choose to try to be as free as possible.
I used to sleep by the floor. For what it's worth, I would lay here. I would stay here by the shore. But where there isn't anybody who can make me feel ignored, oh. But with the world on my side, I can feel it in my core.
So I've been performing my whole life since a kid, and it always came naturally. And I've been in choir for like 12 years up until the end of high school. But as soon as that situation happened, if I'm not mistaken, it was either sophomore year or junior year, I couldn't perform. Just everything about me just didn't want to get in front of people. And I actually had an anxiety attack on stage in a show, in a chorus show. So it wasn't just me, but I had no idea what was gonna happen. And I had nothing leading up to it. Like, the one situation and the way I felt from it didn't tell me that this was gonna happen in the future. And that one situation of me basically having an anxiety attack on stage and being like, oh, I can't do this. Like, someone doesn't approve of me now. Like, not that matters, but sometimes it is what matters. That one situation just messed me up completely. And I've had like hundreds of shows since then, but it's never been the way that it was before that.
My name is Jasmine. I'm 19 years old. I paint, draw, do makeup, and I'm a lesbian. I came out on accident. It was so accidental. My mom was just like, oh, you're always with that girl that likes girls. And I was like, yep, that's my girlfriend. I think we've all witnessed homophobia plenty of times in our life. I would say it affected my mental health when I was in the process of trying to come out to my family, just because I was hiding it from them for so long, just worrying about what they would think, what they wouldn't think. Mother was so against it at first. But then my grandmother kind of just like told everybody, that's just how it is. We love her, so we gotta accept it. You need to open up to a new community of people, which it would be our community, and stay strong with us.
It's a daily practice. You can never stop caring about your mental health and feeding it. I wake up in the morning and I I either meditate or I read or I pray in the morning. And I take a lot of time to do self-care when I first wake up, because if I don't start my day off right, if I started off in the wrong headspace, I'm gonna be in the wrong headspace for the rest of the day. Especially if I'm going to work, I want to be able to want to be there. So I do spend a lot of time doing that and working out, and then obviously music. And I just think you really have to get into a constant habit of feeding yourself good things.
I guess it's a steady song for you. Sometimes it's hard to hear your voice. I hope she feels you never hurt.